Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. That's the testing, that's for me. Helps if you have your phone on while you're speaking. I think it's finally working. Welcome! Welcome. Every time I start this lately, I have staticky nonsense going on, but I think we're fine. Hello, testing sounds good, thank you. And good morning. Welcome to what I imagine is your work day. Or is it? What day is it? Good God. Welcome back to Deathloop. It is so tremendously nice to be in your presence. I am attempting to caffeinate with a little bit of caramel-flavored goodness. It's got sugar and such in it, peanuts and soap and whatnot. Deathloop time. I've got coffee. I've got Deathloop. I've got my chat. Who could ask for anything more? You're at home. Gonna jump on some games in a bit. That shouldn't have excited me so deeply in my soul as it did. If you need some help playing games later, I mean, I don't want to impose. You play whatever you want to play, but if you need some help playing games later, you know where to find me. We have reached the evening of our fifth day? It's a little hard to tell when you're Bill Murraying. And I am not very familiar with the evening. Let's check our leads here and see what might be possible in the eventime. Egor hid his control panel. We did find that control panel, but we never found his numbered passcode, or whatever it is. You could use some help. I was gonna get some rock and stone done. Looking forward to it. Alright, so I can sort by the eventime. When she removes the helps from its case in the evening, I think we decided last time, or at least I went on a mad tangent last time, that we might be able to get that earlier in the day. We might not need to have her remove it from the case, and in fact, it may be more dangerous if she has removed it from the case and lasered me right in my butt crack. But we'll see. So, I don't actually know what is possible in the evening. The big event of the eventime is the party in Updom, Dorsey Square, Masquerade. This game is so fantastically fun. I have been having an absolute blast with it. I am a sucker for time shenanigans. You know me. Oh, not a problem at all. Missing out on some DRG. I am always available. I'm not going anywhere until my toe gets stubbed and the infection spreads much quicker than the doctors imagined possible. No big deal. Give me a time loop and I'm hooked. Quite literally stuck, trapped forever in the time loop. So I'm kind of wondering if we should try Egor. That does seem to be a nighttime affair. The ether slab. Just checking for other ones. We did get a sniper rifle last time, finally. It has been a long, hard slog without a... maybe describe it differently. It's been a slog without a sniper rifle. I do have the Carnesis slab, though that is a party in Updom during the eventime. Deal. So yeah, I would say Egor. Where is Egor? It doesn't say. Alright, we have the lead tracked. Will you tell me... where Egor is? Yes, good. As long as it's tracked. Alright, so we're headed to the complex. It's evening. I don't think we've ever been here in the evening. The only time we've even made it to the evening, I think, was when we went to the party. It's the only day we've fully completed. Otherwise, we have... whether scripted or no. So, let us try to find Egor. maybe that will also lead us to his anytime vocal cords. Maybe that will lead us to his machine code as well. His field nullifier thingy. Don't take this the wrong way, but I hope that's Celsius, not Fahrenheit. Car wouldn't start. -30. Ooh! How many loops in are you? I'm like 5-ish, something like that. Sorry, Julia.
Hard to hear your motivations over all that gunfire.
She's burned me there. It is hard to hear my motivations over all the gunfire. Alright, so we're at the very center of the island, the heart of the operation. We don't have our silent nail gun. So anyone I need to kill, I'd better do it from a great distance. Somebody's screaming. Why? Why are you screaming?
Listen up. If you are anywhere in the complex, I am ordering you to clear out. This entire area is under mandatory lockdown because of my very important scientific breakthrough. Okay? I think right here. Fucking creeps. Yeah, hey, oh shit, you idiot.
Nice butt. Alright.
Because I'm just getting warmed up. So get out.
So Egor has discovered something, and we need to discover his discovery. It would be a pleasure. I can't wait to see what he's conjured up in his snowy little laboratory. Good Lord, that's cold. Goodness me. Negative anything. I'm out. Give me my slippers. Who is grunting? Why the grunting? It's you. Is this a trap? Oh, you seem to be shivering in your underskivs. That's too bad. None of my business. Should I just put you out of your misery? Let you start the next loop? Do you do this every loop? That sounds agonizing. Please stop.
Egor.
It's gonna be okay. Shh, my little lamb. That's the spirit. See you tomorrow. Leave a man in his underskivvies. Not with an intact neck. No, sir. It's my motto. Looks like more residium down there. Alright. Alright, you've hooked me in. I'll take it. No future? No. It's not how it's pronounced, but I'm too lazy. I haven't had enough coffee to pronounce things upside down. These aren't me. They're never me. Which? What? The barrels? Barrels are not you? The ice flow? Looks like we could go this way. Some sort of saucy force field action happening over there. Along with many lasers. I'm gonna need to slip into my skin-tight leather bodysuit for that. So Egor seems to be 180 meters that way. There is a turret there. You know me and turrets. I'm gonna have to swing by. I have to swing by and make it mine. With a little bit of steely robotic seduction. I love my own. My sweet, sweet precious. Alright, you belong to me now. And let's try to keep it that way. Come with me. I'll take you up the hill for a little field trip. And I'm gonna put you just about there. Just about there. Off to the old pepper mill. Get her. Get her. Ah, nice shot. Nice shot from range outside of my turret. Interacting with the security measures Egor has left around the complex will alert him to my presence. Oh no. Have I just? This remote doesn't have a great accuracy over distance. Neither do I, let's be honest. It does, though.
My old friend.
Been alerted to my presence.
Betrays a certain ruinous intent as a favor to a former colleague who once freed you from involuntary commitment. Could we reschedule? Perhaps.
You freed me from... commitment, did he say? Colt said confinement. I thought he said commitment. Was I straitjacket bound?
I left my loving family, abandoned vast
Shut up.
gave up everything. Psychology, a means of perceiving subtle emanations, etched almost imperceivably upon the very stones of the earth. Hidden knowledge of the past, Colt. Impossible secrets.
That sounds fantastic.
Revealed.
Impossible secrets, I'm in. Peter, it's Dave. Welcome, welcome. So nice to see you guys here. Happy Monday, I hope.
Individuals interpret the transmissions as language, text. You've seen them, haven't you? Their origins.
I'm seeing them right now.
It's just the beginning. Unknown wonders await. Benefits for all humanity. If you allow me to finish. Uninterrupted.
What's his scientific discovery regarding the text I'm seeing? I kind of thought that was just like my inner dialogue. Colt speaking with himself, but they are like strangely outside of my knowledge at times. So is he saying that it's like memories from my other selves in other timelines bleeding through to my psyche? I hope we find out more. That sounds fascinating. I'll take this. Yoink! Thank you muchly. And this is just chock full of proximity mines.
Sacrifice for nothing. Is my pain worth nothing to you? And the cold wind thundered at the gates, blotting out the light, blinding all.
What? Why did you shoot over that way? Far, far to the right. I don't understand. That's not gonna work. Let's find a better angle for that. So, about that fizz pop. Tell me. Tell me, where can I find that fizz pop? There you are, you silly goose. I still have not figured this out. But good that he's marked it in his journal. I'm assuming there is a way to get things included in this, but I don't know if it would be like residium-infused weapons or something else. What would I need delivered?
Detected something. Very shortly, they will succeed in pulling forth the voice of the anomaly's creator itself. What will it say? Don't you want to know?
I do want to know. But first, I'd love to know who created the anomaly. That will tell me if I should be excited about what they have to say or not. Was it you, Egor? Fess up. Alright, so I need an angle where you can't get me. This may not be that angle, but I'll take it. Great.
You realize that I have rigged up this entire area to register even the slightest perturbation in art.
Delicious. Double the meats. Such luxury. Alright, I'm not seeing any documents of import. That's mostly what I'm after here, to be honest. The treasures and weapons and such I could take or leave, but the documents of great import. Please, please, put them in my tum-tum.
I don't want to fight you, but if I have
of a handsome jack twang to him. Anyone in here? Is that you wearing a silken robe? No? Just a chair? Okay. So sorry, I've been distracted. Let me catch up with the chat. Something about snowmobiles. It's times like this I wish they didn't ban the use of ski-doos or sleds for road travel. It would be hilarious to carry my vacuum and cleaning supplies on the back of a sled and zoom my way to work. That sounds like something not illegal. I mean, yeah, you're causing a road obstruction, but it's for a good cause. It's for a good cause and a good time. Guessing that's the same as snowmobiles here. Powered snow treads in the back, steerable skis in the front. I think if it's more dangerous to be driving a typical motor vehicle on the icy streets, then the ski-doos should be allowed. There must be some sort of exception made for the icy streets. Come on now, government. You had one and your dad took it out on a lake one winter, and we about lost it that day. To the depths. To the icy depths. I'm so sorry it is cold enough for such discussions. I guess it's that time of year, but still, boo. Should probably be saving these. It's not a great amount of ammo I have. Oh, but yay! Here's exactly the kind of ammo I needed. Alright, health is doing fine. Nobody seems to be around. And yet I'm clearing out the entire area systematically for no reason. I see you. Don't you do it. Rats. At least it's not a turret. But still. Give me the range advantage. I don't know if we've ever made it in there. Hack me! Hack me! Okay. Oh, sweet. Thank you. Thank you, messages from the beyond. Sleek personal trinket. That's mine. It's personal. Don't ask. We have a battery charger. Okay. I do remember going through here in a past loop and desperately needing batteries and desperately losing batteries at every turn due to the proximity mine situation. Hopefully we'll be a little bit more careful this time around. If the batteries are still needed this late in the day. However, the documents I am so desperate for continue to elude me. Map of the complex. Nice. I'll take it. Alright, there is a briefcase there. Many laser fields. Many laser fields, goodness. Alright. Cross that bridge when we come to it. I do hear the beeping of a proximity mine somewhat nearby. Several. Good. Hopefully that will save my shin bones later. So, let me go try to find that battery situation. Now that we know where the charger is and the door is open to us. Be a little bit careful, though. Could be proximity mines. Any old where. Listen for the beeps. Look underground. Okay. Past Colt, why? You've given me bad advice. playing, as we mentioned earlier, Deep Rock Galactic, and now anytime I'm in a game and it's dark, I'm like, throw a flare! Throw a flare! And it's like, you're crouching? No flares here. So it does look like Egor's scientific experimentation has blown the holy hell out of this wing of the facility, and I cannot get to the battery switch any longer. So, we now know where the charger is. However, we may need to run back earlier in the day next time in order to make use of it. Because this doesn't look like a passable situation. I'm up on the pipes, just in case. It's so dark. It is so dark. Do I have some sort of night vision slab? Alright, so we'll try that another loop. There will be plenty more. Due to my incompetence, I assure you. Dealing with here. Turret? Fun. Fun, good times. I don't really need to go that way. We could go around. And yet, my pride. So gonna shred me like mincemeat. Like a delicious meat of mince. Alright. Take my buddy friend. Onward! Egor does not even seem to be in this part of the facility, if that even belongs to him. Maybe someone else's entirely. To the laser field we go, brimming with ill-deserved confidence. He brought me here, meaning Egor. In Deep Rock Galactic, can you play as the same class? Like, could we both be scouts? I think you can, yes. I don't think there's any limitation, so we could both be whatever we want. Double gunners. It's a little delayed. I blame my ankle bones. Something's very nearby and beeping. I don't need to destroy all of these. Should probably save the ammo that such a tactic would take from me. You sit here, try not to get destroyed. Just gonna take that one and that one. Just a touch. Come on, thumbsticks. There you go. In case we need to make a speedy getaway. So close. Wish I could get some sort of range enhancement device. I'm sure there must be a sleek personal trinket for such a thing. Boop. Boop, boop. It would be nice just to have a full 4-person team of grappling hooks. Can't imagine a quicker retrieval. Alright, it should prevent the briefcase from opening. Let's go ahead and lure the briefcase to our side as well. Slow and steady. That's the way, Oh, this is a field nullifier, okay. Quite as dangerous as I was expecting. How do you have the range advantage on me? When I'm so good looking. Come on now. Right, there's the horizon door for the complex as well. I need to keep all of those in mind. We're getting closer to being able to get into those, and I'd like to keep their locations fresh in my gray matter. Why am I hungry? have over 10,000 residium, so if we do find a weapon or a slab, we should be able to get it. More residium out there. Go ahead and start popping winders. Apparently not the one winder I need to pop. There you go. Good lad. Alright. So we know now that there's some sort of power generator in play. I have the code for it. I forget exactly where. It might be Fristad? I'll need to... A safe with a crank wheel spot. Where would I find a crank wheel? The only one I can remember is out where... Fia? Is it? Fia Zabroska? Lives? Power station. Maybe this is it. Maybe it's not on Fristad. Maybe it's here. Where would I input the code of 184, if memory serves? It's so roasty. Sweet little aftertaste. I wish I could feed it to you all like a baby bird. Gross. Use the Force, Luke! I don't have the Force. Colt disappointed me again. The first time, really. Been doing a hell of a job up till now. When will they learn? You're going to spank me? I hear words like that, I start to think riding crop spanks. So everyone must be at the party. Doesn't sound like Egor is, but whoever we met here last time, and I've already forgotten her name, must be at the party. Which gives us plenty of time to raid her ammunition storage. Delicious! Don't have a battery. What is Eon? Eon is a way of life. Eon is a state of mind. Eon is the future. On our exclusive island, isolated from society's impending destruction, we, the Visionaries, have assembled the greatest group of similarly minded people. Murderous, you mean? To host an event the likes of which has never been seen before. Ever. Eon's cutting-edge technologists, artisans, arsons, and mixologists will turn the island of Black Reef into a pleasure-seeker's paradise. An endless repeating day of delight and debauchery, a bacchanal of bare-bottomed... Enjoy, free of consequence and prosecution. Don't save civilization, no. Escape it. Eon can be your lifeboat and pleasure cruise with 1,000,000 destinations, every one of them fun. If you have little concern or connection to the fate of the outside world and possess at least an associate's degree, then join us. At least an associate's degree, okay. For the party of an amortal lifetime. Note, the associate's degree is recommended, but not required. Claim the loop will save the Eternalists from the disasters of the outside world. Does that mean if I break the loop and we return to the reality of the outside world, has it already ended? How long have we been in here? How long have we been in here fiddling the cabinets? Tell me. So Colt's one and only goal in ending the loop might kill us all, if we've already pushed past the point of no return. The bacchanal of bare-bottomed... Never mind. Hey! This is definitely the way to come. Everybody's on my side. Robots, I love you. I love you for being so easy to sway. I like to think it's a matter of them truly understanding. Like, no. Colt is a stand-up guy, and we'd prefer to serve him. I'm not overriding their protocols, they're just realizing what a great man I am. I know we already saw this vidya. And yet...
Welcome, Eternalists. This is Egor Serling. Have you ever wondered how our beloved time loop functions? Long ago,
That's
the
comfy.
Isle of Black Reef
That's comfy on my bottom.
experienced a cataclysmic event which tore the fabric of space and time. We call this tear the anomaly. I founded the Eon program with the visionaries to protect and study the etheric imbalances of this phenomenon, and thus, you must protect and study us. The visionaries follow the three tenets. If the loop is threatened, refer to the LPP. Protect the anomaly. Oh shit, that's that tape. The LPP is at the security office on Fristad Rock. Notify the head of security and he will tell you how to use the LPP to protect the loop.
You could have just gotten some more tape. I mean, it's not that hard to come by. I'm sure there's tape everywhere. At the recording studio? Surely. Never mind. Alright, so I'm still headed that way. About 125 meters from his camp now. I do kind of want to check this side. Out of sheer curiosity, we're heading the opposite direction from where we should. But there's so many lasers over there, surely there's goodies. Goodies and such. I was looking right at it. But for some reason I suddenly thought I was playing Fallout. And I was like, I'll just disarm it. And I walked right up there and foolish. You're not playing Fallout. Keep this in mind. Let's find some fizz pop. Put some sort of lockdown into effect with all the doors. Fizz pop? Where did I leave you, my darling? Thank you. Alright, one more. Delicious. Documents. Say something smart. Yeah, sure. Juliana, have you already perished for the day? That would make me sad. I've become quite fond of you. I know you're desperately trying to stab me through the heart with a machete. I feel like we could be great friends. Some distant day. So I've blown the holy hell out of my turret. That's too bad. I guess I could get another battery for it. But, let's just go this way. Hotel Wenji, cold and lifeless. As Wenji is perhaps partying down, otherwise occupied. What are these fields? Are there just like nullifiers deployed somewhere? Quickly now. Oh, that was close. Alright, fizz pop again. Yummy. A little close to that one. Slabs nullified, definitely. Field nullifiers in play. Kinda feels like that's going to be important in the evening time, like maybe Egor. I don't know what the ether slab does, but maybe I need to nullify his slab in order to actually do damage to it. So I kind of want to leave these active in case I need to drag him to this side of the island. I think those are just nullifiers, but boy did it scare me. Seen shit don't make you crazy. Sometimes it does. I've seen some It made me crazy. So she's taken it. Is it popcorning? 1 second. Very sorry about that. Heard the gentle pop-pops from across the way. Across. Better, thank you so much. Very sorry. So, I need to come back earlier in the day and figure out some sort of reflective puzzle to break it out of its... Shh! I'm talking. Break it out of its encasement here. Looking forward to it. But I should have paid more attention when we were here. Having already taken Wingy out and such. That would have been the time to do it. I feel like we came through this door then, earlier. But now, it's no longer possible. But good. Now we know. Sorry, briefcase. Didn't see you there. Alright, so let's continue around this side of the island to Egor's camp. We're getting lots of delicious residuum. Smells like desperation. That's the teen spirit. I'm not here. No, I'm hiding behind a small set of canvas bags. Hmm? Alright, that does look like a turret. I'm gonna have to watch out for that. Can't hide behind his baggage. But that's what I was just hiding behind his baggage. So you can. It is possible. It's not Fallout. It is not... Still a little too close. Sorry, Colt. I know this is your favorite jacket. Go that way. Turn that way. Ah, it's still too far. Alright, I'm gonna get behind you then. Behind you, which will make this much easier. Do it! Do it now! Do it loud! Oh, that was close. Alright, got another turret. Voices. Who's... Indeterminate. There's so many weapons lying around. Like... A terrible, terrible battle happened here, perhaps, in the late afternoon that I have missed. I can't wait to figure out what exactly happened in the late afternoon that I missed. Boop! So there is a proximity mine up there, which kind of makes me want to go up there, but I'm just gonna keep walking this way. Field nullifier, I suppose. What are all these little statues? Saucy. So typically when we come to the complex, we come out that exit door right underneath his camp, and I've looted his storage quite a few times. I wonder why we started on the opposite side this time. Or maybe I just went the wrong way. Maybe it depends on where you've come from. Navigator lost. I was like, having some toast? Which way do I... We do know that Egor's machine is like down in that gully there. You pushing me? Why? Why would you push me? Looked like something. It's something. Okay. Just gonna deploy this. Ouch. He is good at shooting me. He is good at shooting me in my back. Where was that? Goodie. Goodies for my tum. Alright, so is he teleporting? Or is he invisible? I saw a brief flash. Yes. You You sack of such and such. He is turning invisible and he can really pinpoint me from quite a distance. I'm gonna make sure there's some other fizz pop I can fall back to if absolutely needed. Where would that be? Where would that fizz pop be? He does seem very desperate that he does not really want to fight me, that he's a friend of mine. In fact, that he brought me to the island, etc., etc. So I feel a little bad, engaging him in lethal combat. Asylum. So it was a commitment. Alright, so I got plenty of field nullifiers back that way. He doesn't really seem to be chasing me. He should be holding his camp. So I have one field nullifier out by that turret that I should activate, but maybe I just need to drag some more of these forward. That sounded real close to my skull bones. Maybe he is chasing me. Fizz pop. Yay. Alright, so I have one more. Does feel like sniper rifle's the way to go if I can get him to reveal himself. And stand still for just one moment. Just one single moment. Stand still for just one single moment. Oh. Missed my chance. Right in the butt cheek meat. Ouch! Alright, took a little sliver off of him. That's progress. Trying to thread the needle. Ugh. Stupid needle. Alright, go back to that other fizz pop. Oh! Cleft in twain. Shoot a man in the back. Shoot a man in the ass. Egor. It's hardly sportsmanlike. Yummy. Okay. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get through it together. Steal another one of these. Just because he's shooting my ass off when I try to go for that other one that's already in place. Could be anywhere. He could be behind me now. Alright, so hold to deploy. Just like a turret. He doesn't seem to have come this far forward yet. This here. Run away. Where are you? Show yourself. I should have taken another shot. I don't think he moved. He was just invisible. This is fascinating. I really want more health. What a fun little battle. Gotcha. Sorry I shot you in that particular area of your body, but die! Alright, be careful for proximity mines. You have very, very little health. Relax, man. Aim. Breathe. Don't pull the trigger. Squeeze it. Ooh. Messages from my past are getting saucy. Alright. A loss to parties everywhere. Aww. Egor, we're truly the life. Ether. Place left hand, so I would have to pick one of these. Which are they currently? Which are they? I forget how to see. Maybe you can't unless you're in between levels. I feel like this is Carnesis. But that could be crazy. I forget what the other one I had equipped is. Neither one of them I was really making any use of whatsoever, which is my own silly fault, but still. Let's replace this one. Carnesis, yeah. So I think that's the one that lets me, like, telekinetically throw people. With ether equipped, press left button to become partially invisible. Aggressive behavior will break the F. Ow! Very nice rapier. However, I think our current legendary sniper rifle is probably better than it at the end of the day. Plenty of trinkets. Yummy, yummy. And Residium. Ooh, 10,000. Sweet. We should definitely be able to infuse his ether with that. So the question then becomes, where was his code? I was really hoping to find his sexy secret machine code for this thing down here. It's got so many nullifiers stacked around. This is where I should have come for nullifiers. Ah, did he activate it? And the code is D235. Shutdown button. Has it worked? Made a different sound the second time, as though it was already shut down. Egor's big discovery. It's to you, Egor. It's all subjective, really. Technically, one day. You're not.
I said, get away! I said, fuck off! Fuck off now!
It did get complicated in the afternoon. Poor Egor. And then I come along after he finally fought off the rest of the island, it seems. So I still don't know what exactly his discovery is. Some sort of beautiful sound? To head out on an adventure, so nice to see you. Bye for a little bit. And while Egor was speaking, I was seeing you were scrolling for and I said, smells like desperation. Perfect timing. Is there any better descriptor for searching for jobs than the smell of desperation? I would like to live without selling out all of my time and morals. How? Alright, so it doesn't seem quite as proximity mine laden in his camp. Predator's nest. He has become the prey. Pray for mercy! Shouldn't need my sniper rifle out and blocking my view anymore. Just check his house one more time. I know we've scoped through here at least twice in past loops. But maybe there are new documents afoot. Stuffed gently between my toes. God knows. Maybe this will remind me what his discovery could be, though.
Day one, first day. I am documenting on this tape my first day. Shit. I have to record this again tomorrow. Well, my path on the first day. Because of a manufacturing defect, not my fault. I need to manually align each VF-22 listening device. Precise measurements. If I am correct in my theory, and I think I am, I will be able to cross space and time and talk to the future. All right, the plan.
Seems like he's succeeded if I have the ability to see these messages that I'm presumably sending myself.
This afternoon, and finally around the lake to arrive at Array Y right outside my lab. Zone 3 by this evening. My only real concern here is these fucking Eternalists! They just don't listen to me. Their infantile curiosity is going to adulterate my findings. I know it. Egor, make them respect you. Fear! Fear!
Oh, I remember this. It's a nice thing to have, but it's really more useful earlier in the day. Now that we've had Residium-infused weapons, it's not that necessary. What a great starting weapon. Okay, so it seems like he was trying to figure out exactly what Colt can naturally do, which is to send messages from the future to the past, Biff Sports Almanac style. And I don't know if that has something to do with why I can do it, if it's not a natural ability for Colt, or if in another timeline perhaps they've succeeded together. Let's read the evening emails. Start with Alexis. Success. I caught the signal. This proves it. Everything I've been saying. Thought I heard a little tickle. A little tickle of popcorn, but I think I'm crazy. I'm afraid I'll have to miss your little shindig, though. This discovery demands my full attention. It demands the world's attention. And Alexis responds, a few words, Alexis. Hey, Alexis, what time is the party? Your party, I mean? You'll have extra wolf masks, right? I don't want to be the only person without one. I am invited to the party, aren't I? Call me by my f***ing handle, you sad sack of sedge. We did read that message in the past, and still just as charming as ever. Alright. It is cool that you can see the responses to emails later in the day. It's an interesting thought, Colt. If I come earlier in the day and somehow sabotage his discovery, he wouldn't be here in the evening. He would be at Alexis's party, and I could kill both of them in the evening for one token, say. Because you can only spend your time to go to different locations. So it's like if I had to kill all of them in one day, I would need to come here to kill Egor in the evening, while Alexis is at his party in the evening. It would never work. But if I can get Egor to attend the party, and maybe all the rest of them, Colt, you mad genius. So we have to figure out how to sabotage Egor's experiment so that he may party down. Wenji, it worked. It really worked. I discovered a disturbance in the meta channel. Mark Zuckerberg will be furious. Undoubtedly a transmission. This changes everything. Oh, congratulations. I won't forget you. I'd have never succeeded without your help. I am in no way responsible for whatever you're babbling about. Extratemporal contact! I'm talking about talking to the future! He's so excitable. It's a pity he's dead. He seemed like a really nice man, and a hell of a scientist. Can you smell that? The desperation? Only professional concern compels me to ask for clarification. I love Wenji. Wenji is one of my favorite characters. Egor and Harriet. Let's see. Your funeral. Don't make it ours. What about your great behind? What? Do not tempt power, lest power take your notice. Well, isn't power half of why we're here? Power and discovery? Isn't that why we started Eon? We can mantle our fear in our ambitions, but such only sharpens its likeness in the mirror. Harriet is very poetic. Anyone ever tell you you're fucking weird? Never. I was going with poetic, but yeah. Alright. His experiment successful, Egor decided to stay home from the party at Dorsey Manor. Find Egor's data. Project over party. Must be some evidence of his breakthrough around here somewhere. Track it. Yes. This will perhaps help us figure out how to ruin the results in another time and place. Harriet and Egor seek something different. Each seek something different in eternity. Okay, so it's just in the camp, generally. I will need to snoop around with my balls, my eyeballs. We read all the messages. I know there was a book over here. An unread book, Keys to an Enlightening First Day. I am curious. I haven't quite caught on to the rules yet. It feels like Colt remembers things that happen in past loops. It feels like Juliana remembers things that happen in past loops, but nobody else is giving me that impression yet. Except for there was one journal entry we read from someone who was like, I feel like we're stuck in a loop. And I don't know if that was a visionary or not. But does everyone else, this is what I'm trying to figure out in my head, does everyone else think that it's the first day? Like they were going to start this loop that would give them eternal days, one great day for the rest of eternity, but they all thought they were going to remember it every time. And something went wrong and they do not remember it, so they always think it's the first day. But then it's like Egor was saying, it only took me one day to make a huge discovery. Is that true and he's just a great scientist, or does he even subconsciously remember things from past days and that's why he's able to make such rapid progress? I hope we get some answers. That was a cool idle animation, Colt. Thank you for being a badass. Alright, wake up early, eat a balanced breakfast. I'm talking about soft-boiled eggs, toast with jam. What a great breakfast. Set up the experiment, dress for the cold. Bring your nipple tassels first. Remind these Eon imbeciles to keep clear of the compound. Maybe W will help keep an eye on the equipment. You can always count on Wenji. Then, secure the perimeter in case someone didn't get the message, and then set up the experiment. Don't forget your slab and rifle. This is my rifle, this is my slab. Monitor radial telemetry. Record results. Celebrate your success, but remain humble. It's what sets you above the other visionaries. So it has something to do with his radial telemetry. I wonder if we can find dishes triangulated around and about. And just push them over. Ah, my results! I'm gonna go party! Sounds like a plan. I do kind of want to grab this and infuse it, just because who knows when you're gonna need a nice limp 10. A solid limp 10, if you know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about. My health is still doing fine. It doesn't fully feel as though I've secured the lead, as we're still being tracked to his camp, so I must be missing a document or a thingy to inspect. I don't really want to replace any of my current weapons. My current weapons are so stellar. I do wish Colt had some sort of flashlight. It's the first time I'm really exploring around in the evening time, and goodness me, what has happened to the sun? I didn't see any documents in here. This is broken. Can't learn anything from it. This bottle surely holds the secret to our success. So I think we're good on that side. Radial fluctuations, great. Here's a something. Statistically significant. J699, unknown, external to island, demands inquiry. Statistically insignificant, A009, negative, confirmed Juliana's announcement. C232, I love that droid, negative, likely related to Frank's Babblecast. A073 unclear, triangulated to loop control center. Was it Wenji? F451 negative, confirmed Alexis's invitation. E714 unclear, triangulated to area of Updam Library. So there's two, one of them completely external to the island. Someone from the outside world, the unlooped reality, is trying to contact us. Another one in the loop control center, possibly Wenji, and then one in the Updam Library. Egor's arrays registered an anomalous transmission sometime after noon. Silence Egor's device. Wrong button. Listening device J699 was responsible for his experimental breakthrough. Shut it up and he'll have no reason to hang around. I need to find his oversized radio dial. Reveal the control panel. And shut down device J699. I know which of Egor's listening devices made his experiment a success, and I can shut it down. So, the code is the array itself, or whatever. J699 is what I need to put into his invisible control panel device, and I need to do it morning, maybe noon, because it happens after noon that he has his breakthrough, so I can't do it any later than noon. I should probably do it in the morning, and then he will be at the party with Alexis that evening, and I should also figure out if I can get anyone else to the party, like maybe Winji. If I can get both Winji and Egor to Alexis's party, I'd never have to come, back to the complex to take any of them out, and that will save a whole lot of time. Well, not never, but in a single day. So, let's go ahead and just for grins, give this a little test run here. We would drag a field nullifier in, we would reveal his control panel, we would put in J6. There we go. So close. Just right. J699, shut it down, and then he would be at the party, presumably, because he would assume that it is still online, just not providing any results, because he's made his control panel invisible. How in the hell would anyone have tampered with it? Lovely. So we now know how to set him up for a real quick death next time. I don't think there's anything else I really need to do in the complex here, at least not during this loop, and it is the evening, so tomorrow we will wake back up on the beach and start this all over again. I need to decide if we want to immediately come here and set him up for failure, or if there's a better use of our morning. But that is the first huge chunk of the puzzle into killing them all in one day, is getting at least 2 of them into a single location by evening time. I love it. Any other info for me? We now know that Juliana is hiding in the center of the complex structure. And it sounds like the only way to get to it is to board that rocket. We need to get into all of the other Operation Horizon bunkers first in order to get the code to get in there. So I still have not quite figured out how to power those on. Let me refer to my notes. Speaking of which, it's probably my next real point of curiosity. Visionary leads should be related to Juliana. Not sure what her symbol is. We're going to have to zoom in. That's Charlie, that's Egor, Alexis. This must be Juliana. Radio silence. Divert the power. So where is the power station? Here's my question. Or are there 4 of them? I know we have that other document with... where the power lies. So are these all power stations? And I would need to get to all 4 of those locations in order to get the correct code, but then I would only need to do it once, and could then board the rocket to launch myself into the center of the complex structure to confront Juliana. That one's going to take a little bit more investigation, but we got a good toe hold into it. Juliana, hold my toes. No, not like that. Alright, so I can probably leave and attempt to residify Egor's slab, the Aether. Ghost in the static. That doesn't bode well. That doesn't bode well for me. As long as he's not in my shell. Good. Seems very heavily guarded. I'm not sure why. 'Cause I think we were just here. From the other side. Yes. Trying to keep people out of the Operation Horizon booth. So it's like we know there's a power station here. This must be... Check my notes. Tidevarv? Tidevarv. I can't think of a more appropriate way to pronounce that. So, how do I enter in the 184 code? Is my main question. Even if I can get to the stations, my ignorance is preventing me from getting any further. Having seen one in the complex. But I've certainly not checked every nook and cranny yet. So if we can just get into that power station, we should be able to open that door, and then we'd have another code to get into the rocket, or another step towards that. I just don't know how we would get into the power station. Leave it shut. Station stays sealed. Not seeing anything I can hack beyond the windows. It's not what I wanted, but thank you. I'm very curious if I can already make progress with that. Or what is preventing me if not. Seem to be any other control panels that would affect it. Crank wheel! Hooray! Can I... Will you give me my crank wheel? Is that possible? Kick it. Yeah. No, this'll get us there. It's just a matter of time. Fine. So it's like maybe I need to collect it earlier in the day before it's attached to this thing. Otherwise, I'm not sure how to unattach it. It seems to go back and forth now. It's a crying shame with the safe so nearby, screaming out for my attention. When Jesus is out that way. really need to head back there. She is already gone. Don't see any other crank wheels. I'm desperately searching for crank. Study these blueprints carefully. It may be the difference between life and death. Or maybe they're completely unrelated. There must be some way to break this off. I don't know how. Pull on it. Yeah. Of course, I've gotten rid of my only telekinetic power. Never mind. I won't pull on it. I forget what that one does. And I still don't think I have a way to reference it. Oh well. Goodbye forever, crank wheel. We would have had such a lovely relationship together, if only you believed in me. So I do not know how to gain entrance to Tide of Harv. Shamefully. But oh well. Let's go residify some goodies. We'll be back to learn more and be better in the next loop. I wish you would tell me, like, on the loadout screen somewhere, you're in loop 6 since you started, but I guess that would hardly really matter since he's been in the loop for who knows how long at this point. I don't know if it's one of those Groundhog Day situations where it's been like 10,000 years, or if this started relatively recently. I hope we get some answers to those questions as well. I wanna be... That is a nice little shortcut. Get into the bunker through the window. Something to keep in mind. For when this place is swarming with guards. So much ammo! Somebody burst just inside the doorway. I can't do anything with that battery thing. It's been collapsed onto itself. I don't think I need to worry about that bunker too much. I don't need to worry about the delivery stations, but I don't know how. I don't know how to worry about them. Alright, to the loadout screen. I'm sure I'm still missing a document or two, but we are coming up on just over an hour. We're not coming up on it. We have, in fact, surpassed the hour. They've got no idea what I'm planning for them at the party. It sounded like there might have been some pop-pops there. I do apologize. I'm not hearing it anymore. Now, who will lead us? Egor, tomorrow? He'll be fine. Quick check at this map. Just in case. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Sorry these last 2 sessions here have been a little shorter. I would like to go ahead and start the next day, because I'm very excited to play, but I should save it. You killed a visionary and slipped away. Kill everyone in a time period and escape. Clean sweep achievement. I didn't know it was such a successful day. Fantastic. Alright, so now for the good stuff. We should be able to capture Egor's slab and have it accessible tomorrow. We now know exactly how to get him to attend the party. Should be easily done. I'll want to spend some time figuring out more about Winji, see if we can perhaps get her to also attend the party, so that we would not have to go back to the complex at different times of day. Ether's lab. Fantastic. You made it through the day. You have 32 non-infused items. I am guessing I should, like, sacrifice everything I don't infuse because it will not appear tomorrow. So I should get the Residium, which I think I do keep, and sacrifice absolutely everything else. That would be my guess, but I'm not entirely sure. So, infuse Ether. Yes, please. I don't have any weapons I can infuse since all of them already are. Are there any of these I should take with me into the next day? Spring Healed I know I can get, but I kind of do want to just throw it in there. I mean, why not? It would take almost the rest of my Residium. Why not? Just in case. Alright, so that leaves me with 2,000. I will go ahead and sacrifice the rest of these. None of them are like legendary and purple. I know that makes me elitist, but here we are. I just don't really think I'm going to use that one. It is purple, but I don't really think I'm going to use it. I'm sure later on I'll be like, "Ah, damn, I wish I had a way to explode something with my hacking device." Alright, those were my weapon trinkets. On to my character trinkets. I do love this one. Poison Chalice. Just drains your health. Such a fun little salt in the wound. A fun little salt in the wound. You couldn't have phrased that any more eloquently. Probably not. Sacrifice. All these bad boys. We'll get plenty more trinkets tomorrow. I'll go ahead and take the Residium with me. Gamble with my life. 35,000 Residium. Colt, you wealthy, wealthy man. So I am desperately hoping that Residium carries over into the next loop. Could be that it does not, but we're gonna go for it. So, start another day. I should at least be able to get through the beach scene, and then we'll properly start the first area tomorrow. Like some eggs. Pinch of salt. I'm kidding. Much, much more than a pinch of salt. Alright. Interesting that it gives me a little shortcut. He immediately wakes up on the beach and can start his first area. That's great. So, this will be our stopping point. We could immediately try to go mess up his experiment. However, I'm very curious. We could also free that laser weapon, which I'm sure would be fun to infuse, if it's like a proper weapon. I'm assuming it is. Not just a tool to be used within the area, like a turret, say. I'm assuming it might be a weapon that I could infuse, and probably a legendary one at that. So, I will be back as soon as possible. I do have a little bit more time off, so at least tomorrow we should be able to do another session. I will see how much I can swing here, because this is just getting good. And my goodness, is it getting good. Goodness. A bit repetitive. Wait. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I hope that your respective Mondays are going tremendously well. And I hope that there is much rest and perhaps mining in your future. Have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you soon.